They did this one. We got 81. This.
Oh yeah, 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 oh yeah. Hey there, what you drinking? 2 shots, let's pour it out. I know what you're thinking, but tomorrow won't come for us. This life that we're living, ain't never gonna give it up. Double shot for the gifted, one more for us. There you go, drink it up. All this love in a cup. Here we go.
들어볼게. 세게 먹었네.
저기서 지금 파티가 다 오면 사진 찍어. 직원이?
한국은 애초에 1층이 쭉 해서 여기까지 가자는 거예요. 여기서부터 이제 시작돼서 이렇게 펼쳐지는데 여기는 이렇게 보이니까 어떻게 보면.
Telephones, scoreboards, clocks in here, let's make sure we stay off those. Telephones right on that, places, and confuse people, there's a game going on. But let's go ahead and sit in front. Grab a seat. There's stairs on either end as well. It's down the middle here. How often do you sit? TV people mixed in. It's like an office in here. It's not a very exciting place to watch the game. Right? There's no cheering going on. Nobody's really enjoying it. So forget that Oregon's being a Dodger. You're going to be here for a while. Right? And playing the thing is very witty. Play things that have to do with what goes on in the field. Like somebody will rob a home run and they'll get jumped by the knee. Build a stadium into the side of the mountain. Put this model together inside a briefcase. Right? This was his presentation that he would take around. But it sets the standard for sure. I want to talk about what you're looking at.
찬호팍이다, 찬호팍.
박사장님이시죠.
저기 위에 사람들 이제 투어 시작한 사람들인가 봐. 이거 엄청 잘 만들었다. 골판지로 만든 것 같은데.
다 여기는 걸어 다닐 만한 거리라서. 정호사는 들고 다니기 조금 귀찮아.
I will open the door when it's time to come out, okay?
오케이.
머리 조심. 아니 만지지 말라면서 눈 높.
의자가 엄청 커.
All night, living in paradise. Remember, you don't get it twice. The time of your life. This is the time of your life.
And then you do have the veggies here if you would like to add any on. Okay. It comes with the only, but you have extra condiments. Okay. This is going to be the chicken breast luncheon. Right here is going to be the adult pasta pomodoro. Yeah. And then finally the crab croquettes. Yeah. Is there anything that you're missing? Anything else that you need? No. Yeah, no thanks. Yeah.
아, 백 가방 체크를 하네. 오, 갑자기 이거 보려고 여기에 숙소 잡았다.
신기한 경험이긴 하네요. 이건 그죠? 나 제아의 정도 한 번도 안 물어봤는데
나도.
미국에서 이거 보이스.
아, 저게 저 시청 건물이다. 저따가 조명 쏘는 것 같은데? 저 하얀 탑?
진짜. 아니 근데 돌아가기 조금
어휴,
돌아가기 좀 어려워 보이는데.
잠깐만, 노 알코올 써있어.
어차피 다시 방으로 근데 들어는 갈 거잖아.
다시 들어갈걸? 아.
내가 먼저 갈까?
2026!